Russia provoked outrage with its plan to station tactical nuclear weapons in Belarus. Russian President Vladimir Putin said Saturday that a deal had been struck with his ally Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko to station tactical nukes on Belarusian territory. He added that Russia had already moved an aircraft to the country that are capable of carrying tactical nuclear weapons. A NATO spokesperson described Russia's nuclear rhetoric as dangerous and irresponsible. The EU's foreign policy chief Josep Borrell urged Belarus not to host the weapons, saying that doing so would mean an irresponsible escalation and threat to European security. He also warned of sanctions against Minsk. Meanwhile, in Ukraine, fighting rages in Donetsk. One Ukrainian official likened the destruction seen in Avdiivka, a town to the southwest of besieged Bakhmut, to scenes from a post-apocalyptic movie. Utility workers were evacuated from Avdiivka as fighting intensified at the weekend. The 18 Leopard 2 tanks the German government sent to bolster Kyiv's war effort have arrived in Ukraine, German news outlet Der Spiegel reported. About 40 Marder infantry fighting vehicles have also reached Ukraine. The Bundeswehr, Germany's armed forces, has spent the last 2 months training Ukrainian soldiers on the weapon systems at a site near Munster, Germany. On the heels of German Chancellor Olaf Scholz's decision to provide Ukraine with Leopard 2 tanks, the Biden administration announced it will equip Ukraine with the mighty Munion Abrams tank. The 31 Munion Abrams tanks will expand on the more than $27 billion the US has committed to Kyiv's fight since Russia invaded more than a year ago. Officials from Poland and the European Union discussed artillery munitions manufacturing as part of a new €2 billion $2 billion program to supply Ukraine in its war against invading Russian forces and to replenish Europe's dwindling stocks. EU Internal Market Commissioner Thierry Breton visited Dzemiec, a munition plant in Nowa Deba, in southeast Poland, accompanied by Polish Prime Minister Mateusz Morawiecki and Defense Minister Mariusz Blaszczak. The visit came just days after Brussels announced a program to reimburse countries offering artillery ammunition to Ukraine from a €1 billion $1 billion fund. The program also aims to spend an equal amount on increasing production in 11 countries with such manufacturing capacity. Breton said the EU is determined to quickly do what is needed in light of a conflict that's expected to drag on. He also encouraged other EU countries to transfer ammunition to Ukraine as soon as possible. The White House said that it has not seen evidence that the Kremlin plans to use nuclear weapons in Ukraine despite Russian President Vladimir Putin's recent that Russia would deploy tactical nuclear weapons to Belarus. We are continuing to monitor this very closely, National Security Council spokesman John Kirby told reporters on a conference call. He added that so far, the US has not seen reason to change its own nuclear posture. Earlier this month, US intelligence chiefs warned that Putin is likely to further upgrade the Kremlin's arsenal of long-range nuclear-capable missiles in order to deter Kiev and its powerful Western allies. Heavy losses to its ground forces and the large-scale expenditures of precision-guided munitions during the conflict have degraded Moscow's ground and air-based conventional capabilities and increased its reliance on nuclear weapons, the intelligence community wrote in an unclassified 35-page intelligence assessment.